So this is their first... This game, because there's so many different kind of mechanics that they going on naturally, they have kind of an extended tutorial section. And I don't really know a lot of games with extended tutorial sections that, like, are really well loved. Because, I mean,
these prints are older.
Even though it's necessary to learn, a lot of time it just feels so... just feels kind of unnatural. And I would say that's the case with this game too, but really the main thing is that, like, this whole beginning area of Velen, or White Orchard, not Velen, it just kind of, there's a lot of things about it, like, I think it has the worst music out of the whole game. I think the environments, like, you can see these environments look really nice, but oh my god, Geralt, what are you doing, dude? You're breaking your legs. What are you doing, dude? Are you okay? Even though the environments look nice, I think they probably look, to me, the least attractive. I mean, the later game environments are fantastic. Just truly, they look amazing. The music is incredible. Also, this area, they don't pack it too full of, like, really meaningful quests, or even really quests in general, because of the tutorial area, but later on you get a lot more, of course.
Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Either griffin must be a male.
Wrong of you to assume that, Geralt.
Cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept.
That would be spooky, just sneaking up on
tips worn.
A gigantic bird.
The coat. 10, 12 years old.
How big would your sword have to be, dude?
Pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs.
Thick shaft. I like me a thick shaft on my birds.
Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive.
Yeah, he's pissed off.
Guardians down here in the
it's like, what the fuck is your problem, assholes?
Should talk to Vizimir.
Okay, so we got our first level up point. I kind of want to just go straight into doing that really quick, because so this game has so much stuff you can level up, and this level up screen, for me at least, was pretty intimidating first time I saw it. But you have your combat section for fast and light attacks, and your crossbow and defense, and battle trance, which is like adrenaline. So it wants me to, like, get something in combat. No, it doesn't care what I get. Okay. And then there's all the signs. You can modify all of them. And then the alchemy tree, which is deceptively useful. Like, I kind of just assumed the first time I saw it, I was like, that can't be that great. But no, it's incredible. Then there's the general tab, which also sounds probably, like, kind of underwhelming. Oh my god. Especially early game, or really any time except, in my opinion, really late game, the general tab is so important. And then you have mutagens, which we'll see later. But for the general tab, I know what I'm going to go straight to. Can you literally get off my screen, please? There we go. So this is my favorite ability in the game. I learned from a friend that this is DLC. This is from DLC. And before then, you don't have it, which messes me up. So normally when you eat food as a healing item in this game, or yeah, when you eat food as a healing item, it lasts like 5 seconds. And you'd think, well, okay, but it heals a lot, right? No, it doesn't at all. So there's other ways you can heal, like you can meditate, or you can use like a really powerful healing potion, or you can use this. What it does is basically you can eat food, and it'll not only heal you all the way to full health, but last for a full 20, like, real-time minutes. I believe it's real-time. And so you're pretty much always getting health back, and it makes it... I mean, honestly, it's so powerful that as DLC, like, that's crazy to me. I mean, that, to me, it's extremely valuable. And really quick, let's actually go back in. I kind of want to briefly talk about some of the other stuff. Not a lot, just I want to look at the general tab for a second. Increase maximum vitality by 500. That's quite a bit in the beginning. Each piece of light armor increases critical hit damage by 25% and fast attack damage by 5%. That's crazy. That is so useful. And then the other schools, not as important to me, but very useful. Let's see. There's the one that makes. Well, I won't talk about that right now because we don't know about it yet. So it would just be a whole lot of talking. There's maximum inventory weight increases. This game should really just give you as much inventory as you want. Like, it just give you infinite. Because, I mean, I think it's already awkward in a lot of games the way they do inventory weight.
Only a human could do this.
And, you know, I don't mind the idea of inventory weight, actually. To me, it's not, like, intrinsically bad. Sometimes for, like, certain survival games or whatever, it can really make you feel like you have to manage yourself, and it can also keep you going back to a hub or whatever kind of often. But, like, in a game like this, all it does is, you know, after a certain point... Oh boy, we got a hot rod coming by. Oh my god, that's loud. I'm just gonna cut that out of the recording because that is so freaking loud. In a game like this, all it does is make it so, like, oh, my inventory's full. Let me go to a damn a shopkeep and sell the 10 chandeliers that Geralt somehow picked up at random and is keeping in his pocket. It's kind of... This game has one of the weirder inventory screens I've seen. Damn, dude, chill out. Oh my lord. Like, I don't want to talk to that guy. Oh, let's accept these. So you go up to these bounty boards and you can accept contracts, and you can read so much extra stuff in the game. Like, a crazy amount of stuff. But most of it's just kind of generic, kind of funny stuff. But this game has a weird inventory system to me because it's like most of the stuff isn't that heavy, but there's a lot of miscellaneous stuff you can pick up that is heavy, but it doesn't sell for a lot. Like, I can have like 20 shovels or chandeliers. I'm not joking about the chandeliers. I'm pretty sure it's an actual item you pick up. And it doesn't even sell for much. Like, although I think you can put in crafting stuff too.
Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witches? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Alright, so I got Stinky Buckthorn.
Lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got
our Buckthorn. Buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside.
Man, remind me not to go to the countryside, even though I've already been there a billion times, but, you know, whatever.
You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop?
Zoogle. Like, there's an example of the weird monster name. Zoogle? That sounds like a weird pasta from Olive Garden.
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's
Nah, dude.
always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
What a
Fine.
bunch of amateurs.
If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
Let's do it.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find
Normally,
out
I get at this juncture so much further because I've done like
There's fields
30
and
side
road,
quests.
Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
So, oh, we gotta craft the Thunderbolt potion. So the potions in this game are super useful. Yes, I know all about. I probably should turn off the tutorials. I realize now I am actually pretty familiar with most of this. Inventory. This game has kind of a weird what do you call it? Like UI, in my opinion at least. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, but for a controller at the very least, it's kind of weird. Okay, I get it, game. I get it. Calm down. Calm down. I know. But like with a keyboard, I'm pretty sure you can use a hotkey to any part of the menu, which there's like 5 parts to the menu. Whereas when you have a controller, you can only either default to the base menu or the map. And I'm using a controller. If that hasn't been obvious by the Xbox buttons flying all over the screen as if they just can't help it. I think this guy here actually sells some DLC items or something. Oh yeah, it's this guy from before.
But I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half free.
Half free. Let's see.
Let me have a look.
If you got any Gwent cards, I mean, you know, give me a little something. No. Maybe he doesn't sell. I really can't remember. Okay, I was just curious for the most part. Later, idiot.
Take care.
Later, bowl cut. I'm sure I will never see anyone else in this game with a bowl cut. Why would I? That'd be crazy. This game has like that anime thing going on where it's like you can really tell who the main characters are. And I don't blame CD Projekt Red. I mean, they made so many NPCs and so many main characters even. And when I say main characters, I even just mean anyone that's of any importance for a side quest. And all those characters look, well, in most cases those characters look fantastic, whereas the NPCs, they still look good, but man, they start to look very samey.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
I bet you there'll be a day in the future where no NPC in no game looks the same and they don't even have to do crazy work on it.
Now all we have to do is
That sheep looks like shit.
Cower in the shade of those birches.
I mean, I'm always down for some cowering, dude.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's across the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks. Hide.
So yeah, Nilfgaard is kind of generally painted in this game as like the evil dickheads. I mean, it's kind of true. The Nilfgaardians are typically like assholes. But this game also has a very like, I don't know, cynical or maybe realist perspective where it's like, no, like everyone is a dick though, actually.
It's closed.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Take this.
Oh my god, I'm like literally losing my hearing over here. Thank you for my piece of garbage crossbow. So,
Card game where you
okay, I have some thoughts about the crossbow.
Witcher with a crossbow.
The funny thing about the crossbow is that for actually damaging opponents, not really that effective until you get in the water. Which I know sounds weird, but I'll talk about that. I like how it's just like, well, what the hell's this? Unfortunately, he doesn't fly off like he did last time. You'd think he would, unless he still thinks it's real, I guess. Maybe that's it. Maybe he's like, no, this thing's still real. I just need to fight these idiots. Oh yeah, I guess we should probably use a crossbow.
It's about to dive.
So it's, hey, use your crossbow to shoot this boy. Pretty standard. Man, you'd think that tiny bolt wouldn't really put him in the ground like that, but I guess so. So, griffins and well, flying enemies, any enemies with a wing like this are actually a little tough because a lot of the time their wings can totally shield them from damage. So you really have to like beat right up their ass or in their face. Like as you can see, a bunch of my hits are just not doing damage because it's hitting his wings.
Don't let it get away.
What do you want me to do? Fly after it? Dang, look at all that blood. So the crossbow The crossbow doesn't really do a lot of damage. It's mostly used for stunning, but when you're in the water, like with other enemies, like swimming enemies, it does crazy damage. Like instant kill. And I mean, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense, like, for the game, because otherwise, those enemies that you can only fight in the water, and you can't use your sword in the water, it means you'd be, like, shooting them with, like, 100 crossbow bolts, and that would suck. But yeah, your crossbow's OP in the water. Alright, come on, you loud bitch. Okay, forgot to shoot him. That's an important fact. Oh, okay, and that's another thing. Geralt loves to, like, not reload his crossbow after you shoot it. And it doesn't, like, auto-load itself, so gotta be careful, otherwise you'll end up just, oh my god. Can I have a break? Otherwise you'll end up just getting stuck in situations like that a lot. But I do want to point out, like, in the top left, oh man, I'm getting my ass kicked. In the top left you have the food icon, the little apple. And normally that would have lasted like literally 5 seconds, but because I have that ability, I mean, I ate food like several minutes ago. Very useful. Hey, we beat our first contract. Get fucked, idiot.
Not bad. Not bad.
Heck yeah, Vesmer.
Oh, you could stand to improve some.
Oh, shut up, idiot.
For example,
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Like how Vesemir's giving me shit for how I'm doing stuff, but he's like getting his ass kicked left, right, and center most of the time. Alright, alright. So we got our Griffin trophy. You just strap those to your horse and they give you different little nice bonuses. I think they give you like, I think it's like probably stuff like more damage or more gold from killing certain monsters. I mean, let's see what the Griffin head did. Yes, I know what a mini map is. Well, a map is in the. Okay, game. I am familiar. So, like for instance, that Griffin head did 10% chance to dismember, which I don't know if that's like literally when you're fighting people, there's just actually each hit is a 10% chance. I don't think so. I feel like that's almost like on a killing blow. I don't actually know. I've never really totally understood that. Oh, it must be. I don't know. Anyways, let's go back to these stinky Nilfgaardians. Oh, hey, we got a Drowner here. He is pretty ugly, isn't he? Drowners actually have some pretty useful, what would you say, like, I don't know, stuff on them that you kind of need early on. Hello. Did this guy not drop anything? Have I been swindled? I think I've been swindled. Color me upset spaghetti. Actually, let's go over here in this water. So all over the map, I'll show you if I can figure out how to get there. Hello? I would love to show. Okay, there we go. There's like question marks, and that's the game's way of just showing you, hey, there's something cool here. So in this case, it's probably like treasure or something. Yeah, it's treasure. So like, there's a dead guy. What's he got? A key? No, actually, what the fuck? Okay, because there's a chest down here. And this is one of the games where like when I play a game like Far Cry these days, personally, I sometimes have kind of a hard time wanting to really go to every treasure, you know, going to every location and just being like, hey, what's this? Whereas at this game, I guess maybe it's the mystery of the question marks or something, or that you almost always are guaranteed something good, or that a lot of them are really quite, well, pretty much all of them are quite easy to interact with and don't take you forever. It's one of the few games where I actually like going to every location in the map and just being like, hey, what cool stuff is here? And I know right now, I'm talking very heavily about the game's mechanics. Hopefully it's obvious that that's just because we just started, and if you don't understand much about the game,
Faster.
I would like to just give some context on what I'm doing and just what's even going on, because I was so confused when I first played through this game about certain things. But after a few parts, maybe even like, well, yeah, after a few parts, I'll be talking way more about, you know, whatever else, just story or stuff completely outside of it.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
How did you not
So,
know,
a
dude?
fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
That would not feel great. So unlike a lot of RPG type games released in recent times where it's like, hey, someone's about to get hit, or hurt, I should say, you know, it's not your job as the Witcher to like save everyone.
Guess you've dropped
So a
your
lot of
political
time,
act.
Geralt's just
Was
like,
no act.
shit, that
I
sucks.
extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Like, I beat your griffin's
Fulfilled
ass,
my end of the
loser.
bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Well, why would
Yes,
he say that,
I
though?
might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Okay, so considering that earlier I actually, like, didn't take the gold from that guy, and this guy's a dick, and also it would make sense to at least sometimes take gold, we'll take it, you know, let's take the money. I don't know why this event is timed. Doesn't really make sense to me, but yeah, give me that money. Getting rich out here. Now I can afford some more Gwent cards. I want to see if you can... I think you can find the guy who's getting whipped. Oh my god, this door's freaking out. Oh, it's because like 3 of us are trying to get through it at once. Okay, well, it's not here. Oh, there he is. Okay, you know, yeah, you can't see him. They just like to play the sound effects. Oh my gosh, that's so loud. So, right now, we're prompted, like, the main quest is to leave White Orchard. But I feel like it would be a little bit weird to not at least do 1 or 2 side quests. Now that we've killed the Griffin, I think we have an idea of what's going on. So what we're going to do next is go find Yennefer. Really quick, let's do 1 or 2 side quests. I feel like it'd be appropriate to do them now. What am I doing? Okay, I wanted to see how to make Swallow. Swallow is like the most useful thing in the game. Need a drowner brain, some flowers and shit. Oh man. Flowers. Alright, let's do let's see. Let's go do a contract. Get some more, just a little bit of extra money for Gwent cards. Oh, what's that? You thought I needed money for swords and armor? Buddy, all I need is Gwent. That's all that exists in the Witcher universe. Witcher is just a card game with an RPG as like a side thing you can do.
Come on now.
Well, I don't even remember you, dude. What is your quest about? Oh, let me just put out your campfire, bitch.
What happened?
How does that feel?
Monsters from the swamp. Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't.
Characters that have this dude's face always sound like this.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't.
Is this
work for
another
free.
contract already?
Witcher's code and all.
It's like,
Well,
okay.
Was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump. I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping.
Not slurping.
Something came out from the muck.
He had his Wendy's milkshake. What the hell do you call Wendy's? Shit. A Wendy's Freezy Pop? What the hell? Icy? Is that what they're called? I came out of the bushes and I had my McDonald's milkshake. There we go.
Fine, I'll go.
That was a disaster. I tried to be funny and I just sounded like I had a stroke. Alright, this guy can chill though. Unless it's really close. Oh my god, it's really close. Okay, let's do his quest instead then. We're gonna do a contract, but instead, we're gonna find this dude's cart. Find the little box the merchant mentioned. Where's his dang cart? Oh, here it is. Is that it? No, that's just some houses. Oh, this game is kind of dark, and it gets darker when you use your winter senses. So, like, it can actually be kind of hard to see anything. Oh, I needed to examine these, didn't I? Yeah, that would help, wouldn't it? So you can, like, cancel Geralt's examination animation by jumping. So if you see me jumping like a weirdo for no reason, that's why. Give me the bees. I need my honey. I'm a man. I make love. I eat food. I eat honey.
Here's the cart.
Alright, time to kill some drowners that are much higher level than me. So sometimes with Igni, you'll set people on the fire, and then sometimes it'll just make them be like, ow, you just threw fire at me, what the hell, man? Like that dude was actually on fire. One of you have a drowner brain for me? Ah, yes. Yummy drowner brain for my swallow. Nothing like drinking some swallow, am I right? Gotta really accentuate. Wait, no. Is that what the word is? I don't know. You gotta put emphasis on that, on the...
Didn't mention this.
Yumminess.
I should take a look around. Carts riddled.
Damn it, girl, you distracted me, so I made myself sound stupid. Oh, wow. Wait, the box could actually be anywhere in the circle? Every once in a while you get a quest in this game, or at least maybe just me, sometimes I'll get like really confused on where I'm meant to go, because occasionally stuff is either just put in a weird place or I'm just being stupid. So if anything like that happens and it's real bad, I'll just skip ahead, but I don't think it'll happen much. Here's our box.
Mentioned, splattered with blood, human blood.
Look around the cart for evidence about the attack. So it looks like I can either just straight up return this thing to him or look around for more information. I mean, it's not like there's drowners right there. Oh, what is... Oh, that's just cheese. The cheese distracted me.
Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Oh, so this dude's being a fuck, is he? I'm glad Geralt picked up on that, because I would have just been like, oh, I saw a bandit kill this guy. That's crazy. Honestly, that's something about video games. I swear, the video game protagonist I'm playing has always pick up on shit way better than I do. Which I guess makes sense. Oh, I'm putting out your fire again. Fuck you.
Oh, and you find the box?
Yes, I found the box.
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hag to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
Geralt, don't look behind you.
There's nothing.
Okay, thank you.
I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it.
I have expected him to look behind him.
Witches pounding, like a liar's.
Oh my god, I don't think I ever did this quest. How did I never do this? This is actually really cool. I love how Geralt just stood down that guy. I was like, nah, dude, you're getting fucked up today. Usually, even when somebody does something quote-unquote evil, they give you the choice if you actually want to, like, you know, kill them or not. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Something was behind me. What the heck? Roach, you want to get me out of here? There's a warg attacking me. Roach, please. Wait, did I just fail the quest? No! Can I load back? That's not fair. You can't just load me into that. That is literally the least fair. I think I just loaded into the same thing I was just at. Okay, we'll see. If I did, then I'll just cut to the actual action. Every time you load, it gives you, like, flashbacks of what happened last time, just so you're not, like, too lost about what's going on. Yep, it put me to that. Okay, so I'll just cut ahead.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Oh,
Yeah. No. There's...
Okay, so we're back. This time they didn't just throw a pack of wolves at me for no reason. Imagine how lame that would be if the quest just actually ended because Geralt was just like, yeah, I can't do it. Oh gosh, I can't hit him. Somebody help. Call a bondulance. Alright, come on, dude. Get off your horse.
Come on now.
Oh wow, that's a weird transition. Okay. There he go.
Out of here.
Take him where?
Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private
And what is your deal?
John Guymando, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods.
Disbanded but still
That was
active.
a medical transport. I'd
How
be
does that even
damned
work?
if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine. Our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live.
So you do make a lot of moral choices, and Geralt is made to be a very reasonable person, essentially, who kind of makes... Like, he doesn't just jump to conclusions in most cases. So, like, in this case, like, a normal hero, I wouldn't expect them to be like, why'd you kill that guy? They'd be like, wow, you're a dick. So, you know what? I'll just say, yeah, sure. Take your stupid medicine, loser.
Fine. Go. And may you and your soldier buddies hiding in the bushes be victorious in your struggle against Nilfgaard.
Look at the trees in the background, just like in hurricane force winds.
But you're a decent man. Here, the gold I promised.
His voice, like, straight up changed now that he's done
Bring to the
being a
Silver
coward,
Lilies
man.
And to Foltest's memory.
Okay, thank you. What? Geralt the Centaur? Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna cut that there for now, but I'll be coming back soon with more Witcher 3. I hope you very much enjoy these parts, and, you know, I'll be getting some less, you know, story-intensive information, or mechanic-intensive information in, and just talk about more natural stuff next time, but for now, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.